Hello and welcome back to Mark's House and Garden UK. I'm going to talk about tree ferns, Dicksonia Antarctica. It's a wonderful plant. I'm stood in my fernery. I'm surrounded by them, and there's even one outside of the fernery down there to the left. That's a new one. I'm going to give you some information, potentially a warning, and some advice about tree ferns. So stick with it. Right, we've been buying and looking after tree ferns for well over a decade. Many of you, my subscribers, will have come to me because of my videos about tree ferns, Dicksonia Antarctica, and I have made several guides to tree ferns. Now, for the record, I will state that those guides were made up from three sources of information. One was the internet. There's a lot of information about how to care for tree ferns on the internet. I've spoken to many experts. I've watched other YouTube videos, and I've put my experience into those videos as well. So I think my videos are pretty good videos if you want a guide for tree ferns. And I'm sure many of you agree, not wishing to blow my own trumpet, but it's not new stuff, it's all out there. Right. Part of my videos is how to buy a tree fern, and I have stated go to a reputable dealer, buy one that's not dehydrated, see if it's heavy, if it's light it might have dried out. B&M have now decided to start selling tree ferns, and we have bought one. That's it right in front of me. Okay. I'm looking at it, I've examined it, and to me it's a perfectly healthy specimen. It's actually a great little tree fern. But whenever I've bought a tree fern in the past, I've bought them by the foot. If I've bought an 8-foot one, it's always been slightly more than 8 foot. It's never been under 8 foot. If I've ever bought a 2-foot one, it's always been slightly more than 2 foot. B&M are selling them by the foot. A 2-foot one is £100. A 3-foot one is £150. That's a £50 difference. Now, for the record, £50 per foot is great value, and it is a good quality plant. Does the Trade Descriptions Act still exist? If I'm spending £150 on a 3-foot plant, when I get it home and measure it, I expect and I demand it to be at least 3 foot. That one is not 3 foot. You can see I've got a tape measure in my hand and I'm going to measure it for you. Now you might think I'm being pedantic or awkward, but to me, if you were going down to B&M to buy a tree fern and they're selling you £50 a foot for £150, you can expect it to be 3 foot. We have emailed B&M because I have already measured it, and we've emailed it. It falls short. It falls short quite significantly in my opinion. They have said that we must measure it from the bottom of the pot. That is fair, because when you buy a tree fern by the foot, it's measured from the bottom of the trunk, and we don't know how much of that trunk is in that pot. The chances are it goes right down to the bottom of that pot and it's backfilled. But it can't go any further than the bottom of that pot. So if I measure from the bottom of that pot to the top of that trunk, that is the measurement, the maximum measurement of that tree fern. It is not 3 foot. Now don't get me wrong, I have no axe to grind with B&M. We've had some fantastic plants from B&M, and we will continue shopping at B&M. And this is a great plant, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's a great specimen. But if B&M are selling tree ferns by the foot, they need to measure up. So I'm going to measure this now. My other half came back from B&M, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, saying that they've got a 3-foot tree fern for 150 quid. That being the case, then wonderful, especially with such a good quality plant. And we will measure it now from the bottom of the pot to the top. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, so I will need to bring the camera in close. That is 32 inches. Even if it goes right to the bottom of that pot, it is 4 inches short of a 3-foot trunk. Now, am I being pedantic? These grow at a rate of a foot every decade. That's a foot every 10 years. Okay, that is 4 inches short than it should be. And in my opinion, it should have been slightly longer than 3 foot to be sold as a 3-foot one, not 4 inches short. So that's the information I'm sharing with you, and that is a warning in a sense that if you're going to go down there with your money, make sure that the plant that you buy measures up. And the advice is, for me, take a tape measure with you. If it doesn't measure up, don't buy it. Go and find one that does measure up, or speak to the shop manager and say, that is not 3 foot. It shouldn't be £150. It should be £100 or somewhere in between the two, in fairness. Perhaps they should be selling them by the inch, but they should certainly not be selling them at 3 foot when they're just over 2.5 foot. Do you understand my point? So do be careful. Never look for bargains in tree ferns and brain surgeons, right? Again, I don't want to have a go at B&M. They've made some wonderful plants very accessible. We've bought them in the past and we will buy from them again. But if you're going to buy a tree fern from B&M, take your tape measure with you. At £50 a foot, you do not want to be shortchanged. Hope you've enjoyed that. And I will see you soon for some more Dicksonia Antarctica adventures. Bye for now.